Yeah, it's your boy Lion AR. Today we are doing an exclusive on one of the most sought after, icons when it comes to martial arts. World heavyweight, undefeated, retired fighter Tony Sewell, the Iceman. We're outside the studio. The studio starts from the front, but we come in the back end. This is the entrance. I did give Tony notice before that I was going to come one of these days, but I didn't tell him when. Let's try and see if he's in there. If he's in there, we're going to catch him off guard, yeah? Let's go. There's a lot of stuff going on in this building. He's got different Zumba classes and different kind of yoga classes, but people sub higher right from him. But let's see if he's in there and what he's doing himself. Tony Sewell, the Iceman. It's your boy Lion AR. There's the Iceman. And what's he doing? He's stretching away. Tony, we've got the camera rolling. And I did tell you I was going to come, but I didn't tell you when.
Yes,
today we're here. And what time is it? It's early morning, about 11 o'clock. Tony Sewell stretching away. Tony, today I want to just vlog you, but also talk about what you've been doing, where you're at, your achievements. But while you're stretching there, shall we get some kicks on camera?
Yeah, well,
Are you up to it, Tony?
I will try. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Right, whenever you're ready, sir. Just do a little freestyle for us.
Worried about the camera. Okay, I'm not as young as I used to be.
No, this is Tony Sewell, the Iceman. I've got all the respect in the world for Tony, man. He's an icon to me, a role model, an idol, you could say. And we should look up to Tony Sewell. You know, we should train with him probably about a good 20 years prior, probably 15, 20 years, but he's still looking the same. Tony, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 56 now.
56?
That's years young.
Freak! He's a freak. Tony's freaking about 56 years old. Tony, you don't look older than 40 years old. You look younger than me.
Oh.
What's the secret?
Oil of Ulay.
Oil of Ulay. Hey, if you want any oil of Ulay, Tony's special, come and see him in the studio. Tony, what we doing? What do you do around here? Are you still, taking classes or?
Right, I'm still taking classes. We run 4 classes a week in here. And we also do Zumba, Tai Chi, yoga, insanity, body pump, and we have a dance hall here as well. Right,
so Tony's got his hands on. This studio is a really nice setup. I mean, I've just walked through the door and there's a lot of stuff going on back there as well. Tony, before we carry on, you can show me around. I want to ask you, achievements-wise, you're recognised as the undefeated heavyweight fighter, Tae-Kwon fighter, you know, the heavyweight. And how many times have you won the heavyweight title? Is it 3 times?
3 times.
3 times. And when's the last time you competed?
Oh, gosh, you're going way back then. It must be about 2004.
It's only 12 years. 12 years ago was the last time you competed. You never lost a fight. Never lost a fight. You're a freak. Never lost a fight, yeah? This is Tony Sewell, the Iceman. He used to fight part of TAGB and then he went to GTI, wasn't it? GTI, yeah.
Still with the GTI.
Still with the GTI. What level of Dan are you?
Class is a master now, 7th Dan.
Master, so when you see you say master. So 7th Dan, Tony Sewell's a 7th Dan. So how does a Dan do when you get to black belt? You have to wait a certain years?
You have to wait certain years. I tend to wait the years that I'm supposed to wait. Some people go faster, I don't know what I take.
So is it 1 year for the first Dan, 2 years for the second, and 3?
Like if you're going for 7th, you've got to wait 6 years before you
Yeah.
7th. And if you go for
So how many years have you been doing the sport now? If you're 56, when did you start?
I think it must be 38 years now.
38 years?
Yeah.
38 years? That's older than me. Tony Sewell, tell us, I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why is there none of your footage? I mean, you're the most, those who know, but you're the most renowned fighter of your time. You even offered, was it Van Damme offered you, or you offered Van Damme out, wasn't it?
Definitely.
You offered Van Damme out?
Yeah.
What happened?
We made it, I said in a magazine, yeah, I'll fight him anywhere, anyhow. But he actually replied saying that well, he's not really a heavyweight.
Yeah.
So we couldn't really
do the match.
Yeah.
What was your weight at competition? What did you used to weigh?
I think way back then, it's probably 16 stone. Yeah.
16 stone?
16, 17
You're still about 16, 17 stone, aren't you?
Yeah, more than that.
But you look well, mate, 56. I'm shocked
I need
by
to
that.
talk to my wife, she keeps feeding me.
Yeah, hey, carry on doing that. You're doing a great job. Mrs. Sewell, you're doing a great job. We salute you. If it looks like this, I think we need to eat some of what your magic ingredients are. Anyway, so we're in the studio with Tony Sewell. Tony, I want to ask you about our generation and the new generation. Who can you remember back in our generation, and what were we like?
Well, I remember Aski, Hamilton, Hose, a lot of it, and even you,
Yeah.
back in the day, and I keep saying today, they're not the same as they were back then, because you lot would train hard. We could hit you, and you wouldn't cry about it, you'd feel it, but you would get up and fight again. Today, if you hit them, they tend to think, oh, that's it, I'm stopping.
I think, sorry to interrupt you, Tony, but I think our generation took beatings from our parents with bats and cricket bats and, hey, no violence. But we should get that, and I think it made us a bit of resistance, and it's taught us some manners and etiquette. Because I still see you like my elder. Do you know what I mean? I don't see you like somebody who I can have a proper over the top, because I have that respect for you. And I think the young generation, they lose that because they're all like PlayStation.
Yeah, we get the kids who come sometimes, then like the parent will go, oh, you need to teach them some manners and all that stuff. And I say to them, well, you've had them for like 8, 9 years. If you didn't teach them it back then, it's going to be very hard. They will fear me and give me the respect, but I want to give them the respect to me for the fact that I can teach them something, not the fact that I can frighten them. So I sometimes say, well, you've got to bring your kids up right.
This studio here, Tony, you've got a lot going on in the studio, and I know this is an exclusive because Tony don't talk to cameras, so you should be privileged that your boy Lion AR's got through the door. And I think Tony just knows that, you know, our generation, we deserve a little bit of an interview because it's been a long time and you can't even find the footage. Where's your footage? A guy like you should have footage everywhere. People should be like highlighting clips here and millions of views here. What's going on, Tony?
Back then, when I was competing, only a few people had cameras, because you remember they came in briefcases, and when you set them up, they were big cameras. Although there is a lot of footage out there, and I had quite a few of it, I remember borrowing it to your classic.
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
And like, say I'd give it to you, and you'd say, so-and-so asked me to borrow it, and you borrow it to him, and
wasn't me. And
you go, then so-and-so goes, he borrowed it to so-and-so. Then when I went to say, where's my videos? You go,
so-and-so's got it. So you follow the trail. Lads, come on, our generation, come on, you know you are Tappy, Mikey, all of you, like, someone's got the videos out there, Tony. These could be massive now, because you can convert them to CDs and online and YouTube. And Tony Sewell should have 1 million subscribers. So at the end of the day, let's get that footage back, because as you see, Tony can put new footage out there, because what I've seen just now, Tony, you ain't lost it. And even now, you're still the undefeated champion.
My son will have words to say about that.
How old is your son?
There's Daryl, he's 27, and there's Lewis, who's 30.
Wow, 30?
Daryl thinks he's better than me, but Daryl can think a lot.
Hey Daryl, you don't want to mess with your man, mate. I'm telling you from experience.
But they are big lads.
Tony,
taller than me.
Tall, big, strong.
Strong.
Remember when you used to take on the whole of the club?
Yes, I did. I can remember breaking my toe as well when somebody kicked me in my back and I stumped my toe in the floor.
we used to have we used to say to Tony, come on Tony, because to us Tony's like the Jean-Claude Van Damme, but the heavyweight, you know, like the undisputed, undefeated, and we used to spar and we used to say, Tony, come on, let's go. And Tony said, you, call out all the black belts. I wasn't a black belt, but Tony said to me, you as well, call about 20 of us. And then the legs used to go. And when you see legs move like this, everyone just like trying to get in, but no one can get in. And the next thing you know, one guy's flying over there, one guy's flipped over there, Tony chucked one over here. I'm thinking if Tony got into a street fight, Kimbo Slice, aka Respect RIP, it'll be over. Lights are out, kicks are going to the head. You're not even seeing them kicks coming because you're the Guinness Book, you was in the Guinness Book of Records, weren't you?
Yeah, we did this thing once where we have to do as many kicks as you can in a minute or so.
What, was it above your head or above your shoulder?
Yeah, but we did it the way where I keep my leg up and kept going.
Yeah.
I noticed they changed it, because when he came on the TV, they did it in a leg raising style.
Oh, okay.
So they changed it.
But what was your kicks then? Can you remember what you got up to?
I newspaper.
I think it was over 90 kicks in a minute, if I remember right.
Got the newspaper clipping, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
Guinness Book of, Guinness Book of Records. How many of you say you can do that? Forget the talk. This is the walk, mate. This is Tony Sewell, aka the Iceman. How did you get the Iceman name?
They used to call me Cool Cat, which I didn't really like. And then the coach of the British team, way back when he goes, I come off and they interviewed him in a magazine, and he said, they were talking about me, and he said he's like an Iceman. And then that was it. Everybody used to walk in the door and people go, Iceman! And that was it. It stuck. At first I used to rebel against it, so the name's Tony. Then I embraced it and said, okay, I'm the Iceman.
Cool as ice, twice as nice. This is the man, not the mice. This is Tony Sewell, aka the Iceman, in the studio. We got an exclusive today. Tony, before we move on, freakum.
Just have to do and do with my left leg. I always usually start with my left leg because that was my weakest leg.
Yo, that's some vaporized. The left one feels just as solid as the right one, and I think right now we might have had an earthquake downstairs.
I'll do a hook kick because I noticed somebody the other day was going on about me hook kick. How I do a hook kick. So that's the front leg hook kick.
Perfect. Accurate. And the spinning kick?
Reverse spinning kick.
Yeah.
Reverse spinning kick. Or reverse hook kick.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. What else do you want to try and 25, 20 years ago, we used to train in St. Augustine's, Shaftesbury Centre, and then before you moved into the studio, Charming, but it was like so much memories, the bags, the kickers, the boards.
Circuit training.
Is the training still like that, or?
Yeah, we still do the circuit training. We still do the bags. But the thing that I miss is the hanging bags.
Yeah.
Which
but downstairs,
yeah.
I was going to say it's been an absolute pleasure today, Tony. Before I finish, I want you to say to the camera, have you heard of Freakum?
I've heard, of course, on Facebook all the time.
Freakum. I want you to say to the camera, Freakum.
Freakum.
Yeah, it's your boy, lying there with the Iceman, Tony Sewell. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm not going to lie to you, I've got so much love for Tony Sewell. It's at 3 o'clock in the morning, he calls me, I'm there for him, and he knows that. And that's just what you get for your Shidoshi, your master. Today, you've had an exclusive. Thank you for showing us around, Tony Sewell. See you downstairs in the studios.
Yeah,
Studios ready.
And I'll have some students that are waiting for you to show you.
On that note, it's your boy, lying there. Like it, hate it, you got to rate it. Peace.